Hello and welcome to AIFT's Inspirational Podcast of 2022. Joining me today is Executive Director Lisa Allegas, and our title for today is What's in a Name? And for those of you that do not know what AIFT stands for, it actually stands for Anchored in Faith Together. So Lisa, can you tell us a little bit more about how you came up with that name?
Hello everyone, I am Lisa, and this came about when I was diagnosed with breast cancer. It was August of 2012, and the day that my husband and I found out that I had breast cancer, we decided to go to an area and just walk around trying to get our heads wrapped around it. For those of you that have experienced, I'm sure understand that feeling of, oh my gosh, what do we do next? So we prayed. We went and walked around at the mall in Christiansburg, and my husband got me this charm that had a heart, a cross, and an anchor on it. I wore this charm going forward, and it would snag in my sweaters. I would get frustrated at first, and then one day it dawned on me, it hit me. It was just a reminder that I was anchored in faith and that we're going to get through it.
I think that's beautiful. You're taking something that is a surprise, a shock. Some people could be saying, why me? Why now? And yet you were able to make it something more beautiful and more strengthening for your faith.
Well, at times it was more of a, probably why now. I was 44 years old when I was diagnosed. But going through it, looking back, it happened when it was supposed to happen. It was 5 days before classes started for me in college at Virginia Western. I had just started the human service, 5 days before to start. Went and spoke with the head of that department, and she said, "Are you sure you want to do this?" And I said, "Yes, I am." I had just changed my study from business management to human services after prayer and just the desire to help others. I actually thought I would be working with pregnant teenagers because I was a pregnant teenager myself, but it ends up I am working with breast cancer patients, and it's just a passion of mine. And in order to help others, I go back on my experience with it. Not that everyone has the same experience, but that we can help each other and relate to the experience in some way or another.
Yeah, I completely agree. So if you're out there today listening, we hope that you know that you're not alone wherever you find yourself today. There are other people that have gone through what you've gone through, but maybe in a different way. And just like this whole podcast is about inspiration, we hope that you'll get inspired by Lisa and her story and how Anchored in Faith Together even came about. So tell us a little bit more about Anchored in Faith Together in general. What does it mean to you? What do you think it means to others?
Well, Anchored in Faith Together is we are doing this together. It is to offer hope and encouragement to other women that are going through their journey with breast cancer. It doesn't necessarily mean, it's not like you have to be going through it at this moment to contact us. It could have been 9 years from now, in the past. Because it's an ongoing change for us as women. It's something that it's new, and we help each other through it by sharing our experience with each other. It's to uplift each other, encourage each other, and yes, the ones that are impacted the most are the ones that are just going through it, because like I said before, and I'm sure everyone that's been diagnosed had that, oh my gosh, what do we do? So this has been a huge benefit. Um, Anchored in Faith Together, us helping others through it, continuing even though it may have been, like I said, 9 years ago, because we are always going through changes. We are forever growing with each other.
Yes, absolutely. I think it's interesting you kind of hit on a couple different points. So people could have been diagnosed 5, 6, 7, 8, even 9 years ago, and they could still be going through things today as a result of that diagnosis.
Yeah, some may have chosen not to think about it. I have met some through the past where women don't want to discuss it. And it could be that it was fresh, like they were maybe 1 or 2 years out. And now say they're 4 or 5 years out and they really want to talk about it, or they need someone to talk to about it, to share with each other. They can also call and contact us, and we are here for them, as well as the ones that were just told yesterday or last week or 3 weeks ago. It's for all of them to reach out to us. We are here for them for support, to offer hope and encouragement, and to share with them, to help them.
Yeah. So I know that you've referred to women several times today, and in the result of a male approaching Anchored in Faith Together, and maybe they get a breast cancer diagnosis, since that can happen at times, are these services still available to men as well?
We are here for them. We may not know exactly what they're going through, but we are here for them as well, to offer hope and encouragement, to help them through where they're at the time that they're at that position in their diagnosis. We are here for them.
Well, I think that is really good news to hear. I imagine that any person diagnosed with a medical condition or even a mental health condition would like to know that there's someone out there that is willing to help them through things at that moment. And if you're listening today, if you have been diagnosed in the past, no matter how you identify, male, female, non-binary, you can reach out to Anchored in Faith Together and see how they can support you. Can you tell us a little bit about what is offered at Anchored in Faith Together? What kind of services you have?
Well, what we do right now is we offer free telehealth counseling. We have a phone number. Do you want to tell the phone number, Leanne?
Yes, the phone number for counseling is 540-312-9299. And then the main office number for Anchored in Faith Together is a different number. That number is 540-797-8655. For more information or to reach us through email, you can always look at our anchoredinfaithtogether.org.
The other things that we offer are care packages. We make deliveries to the hospitals within the Roanoke Valley and beyond. It's we go to Lynchburg, we go to Pulaski, Christiansburg, Blacksburg, Salem, and Roanoke City. We offer, the care packages could include the butterfly pillows. It could include a crocheted basket made from t-shirts, or a tote that cares. These items are, the basket and the totes are made from recycled t-shirts that people usually donate to us. Sometimes Leanne will tie-dye them just to give them a little oof, a splash of color here or there, because sometimes we get a lot of white t-shirts or just different sorts. But no matter if it has a small coffee stain, or if it's stretched out of shape, these can be used. We wash them, prep them, cut them up, crochet them into baskets, and then we deliver them to the hospitals. And we also have personal requests that come through wanting these items sent to a loved one, a family member, a co-worker. These are usually ready to go within a week. The items are filled with items to help them go through their doctors, such as lotions and sanitizers, and our book that has a lot of information in it that we've created.
Okay, well, it sounds like Anchored in Faith Together offers a lot of different opportunities for outreach and for support, which I think is wonderful to hear. If you are curious about anything else about Anchored in Faith Together, you can always check out their website and learn more today. Lisa, I appreciate you joining us today. It is awesome to hear from you. We will hear from Lisa again later this year because she's also not only the executive director, not only a survivor, but also featured in the AIFT's Inspirational Calendar of 2022 in October. So if you have not got a copy of that calendar yet, please check it out on the website. You may even get one through the mail. Have a great day.